The Murder Drones community has made some amazing fan works through fan comics, animatics, music remixes, etc. However, there is one fan work that has come out recently and has absolutely blown me away. That, of course, is Intermission, the one that the community has been talking about so much recently. Intermission is an animatic here on YouTube that is supposed to fill the gap between episodes 4 and 5, which didn't get much attention in the actual show. It also has given us more development to characters that probably should have, including my favorite character, Serial Designation V. So, today I'm going to go over why this animatic works, and as well as that, I will be linking it in the description, which I would highly recommend checking out. Obviously, spoilers for Intermission if you hadn't watched it already, and let's get into it. First, let's go over what actually happens in this episode. It starts off with Uzi having a bad dream about the Solver incident in episode 4, and N feeling pretty bad, so he tries to teach her how to fly, with V, who is very much not on board. Eventually she goes through a school bus, which triggers her because of episode 4 taking place on a camping trip. She goes Solver Uzi crazy again, and N convinces V to try and be nice, because obviously N cares for her, so he only wants her to fend her off. But V ends up getting banged up, and she gets pretty mad, chasing her off and running off to try and kill her after she snapped out of it. When she finds her though, she ends up seeing her old self getting controlled by the Solver instead of Uzi. Even though, she'd already snapped out of it, but basically she sees her old maid form in it, right? And this causes V to be empathetic, helping Uzi out. After that, V says she remembers a little bit about her past life, and that leads Uzi to saying she might be able to restore their memories, which she does in episode 5. The end. Very brief summary, but that's not really important. Let's get into the more analytical stuff. Now, one thing that's very clear is that this fan episode encapsulates the feel of the show to a point where it feels like it could be placed in between episodes 4 and 5, and it would fit pretty well. All the characters feel natural and in character, not fan-y or anything. Like they're actual genuine characters with their flaws and everything, right? As someone who has researched V to an unhealthy extent, I could tell she was very much in character for the show, and the development she got in this leads to the development she got in episode 5 very smoothly, with her rising tension against Uzi and seeing herself in Uzi with her maid form, and a very similar journey, something I actually pointed out in my analysis, so I feel very accomplished for that getting into a fan work that many consider faithful, even if it's not canon, and Liam did not confirm that I was right or anything. Though, with that being said, if it did come out as canon, it would not interfere with the canon at all, and would honestly be a great addition to the show and one of the best things they could do to fill in the details between the story, especially episodes 4 and 5, though I doubt they will. Hey there, before continuing, I would like to remind everyone to like and subscribe if they've been enjoying the video so far. It mean a lot to me if you did. Okay, yeah, that's it. Back to the video. The next important thing to point out is that it explained the development of V perfectly and makes her sacrifice in episode 6 and more accepting behavior in episode 5 onwards make a lot more sense to people who haven't extensively researched her, which is not me. I definitely much already knew that, but it makes it more accessible, which is a good thing. So who else did we see in the episode? Well, honestly, it was just Envy and Uzi. They were the only 3 characters as far as I recall. But what it does do is get rid of one of the major complaints about episode 4 I have seen, which is that Uzi doesn't seem that upset about killing the worker drones. In this episode, however, it shows her having nightmares often, waking up in stress, hallucinations, trauma about it often. So not only does this make V more clear, it also expands the depth of Uzi, a character some say is lacking in that, something I disagree with, but that is a topic for another day. N was also there. Yeah, he didn't really get any major development, it seems like. He's the good, wholesome boy he always is, but he's a little absent for a little bit, as it seems the episode wants to focus more on Uzi and V, which is fair. The last thing I want to talk about is the voice acting and music. It was phenomenal. Sure, obviously these guys aren't the original voice actors and don't sound perfectly like the originals, but they do a good enough job. The music writing for this is also really good. It fits the theme of the episode really well. Yeah, that's all I really gotta say. No complaints, no in-depth thing, just it's good. Voice acting's good, music's good. Anyways, that is going to be all for this video. I would like to thank you for watching, and to like and subscribe if you did enjoy. I've got more Murder Drums videos coming up in the future, so turn on notifications bell to see that. That's it. Yeah. Bye.